Hello there. What are you doing in there? Anyway, welcome back to another video. So it's a bit dark. Yeah, welcome back to another video where we're gonna try to tackle another big task that it was on our list for a long time, and you probably already guessed it, and the title and the video thumbnail suggested it. Yes, we are upgrading our waste tank. This is a 60-liter tank that's gonna require some drilling, making some new holes in the van, but that's gonna be an upgrade worth doing. Obviously now our waste tank is just there under our sink in 25-liter tank. If you have a similar system in your van, you know that this pain in the ass to try to pull bottles from tight places, dragging them to waste disposal points and dispose it, where with an underslung tank it's as simple as just undoing the tap and that's it. This tank is going to take almost 3 times the amount of our one tank currently, which means that we can use probably 2 freshwater bottles underneath there. So yeah, let's give it a go, I guess. Right. So, I guess it would be easier to do this somewhere on a lift, but that's what we have to deal with now. Right. This space, I think, should be pretty much almost perfect. Just need to find out where to. I think I'm gonna have to grab the tank. So there's not much where to bolt it on. Obviously there's these holes and I have the mounting kit that basically you just hook it on and then you can attach it, but I'm thinking to maybe put some river nuts somewhere here so I have something to fix it on, because otherwise I don't have any holes there. It's very windy. I'm getting cold on the ground now. I'm gonna try to put some axle stands underneath if they fit. That looks alright, I think. Right, silly me. I left all the stuff inside the tank, but I had to take it off again now. Speaking about the tank itself, we got it from the shop called thecampervanshop.com. You can basically find almost everything there. If you're looking for anything for your build related to anything, kitchen, insulation, electrics, you name it, they probably have it. I will leave the link in the description. And they also have a variety of tanks. I've chosen this one just because of the depth. I didn't want to have it too big so you can see it hanging underneath of the van. So that should be almost a flush with our sill. But you can find different sizes starting from probably 20 to 100 something liters tanks. You can get all the waste kits, water pumps, everything. So if you're looking for any stuff for your camper van, definitely check them out. This comes with all the fittings. So we got all the tabs that we need to install, as well as these mounting hooks, I guess we can call them. And it comes with this universal strap. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be enough. So is it plastic? No. It's sort of like plastic, but it's a metal, but it's wrapped in plastic. Anyway, there's loads of it. You can hook this bit anywhere on the chassis and then feed this through there, bolt it on, job's done. So I just need to figure out where I can mount these and do I need to drill any holes. I might not even need drilling. But my problem is if I'm gonna put these two here, that means I've got no gap at this end. I've decided I'm drilling the holes. Oh my god. We got one mounting point. And here's another one. Now I could do with a couple washers, 2 bolts, and I'm gonna need to cut this to size. I'm gonna cut it. Little hand saw, and I got 2 straps that are ready to test fit. Fingers crossed, that should be right. I'm gonna have to mount these sides first, because otherwise I won't have an access to them. Can't do just finger tight now, just like that. Do the same on the other end. I've done it, I think I've done it. Let me show you. So, this is the tank. Oh, it's very tight here. So, the top bit screws down there, wraps around the bottom, and one of them hooks just down there. I'll probably need to trim this strap, same as the other one at that end, as you can see there. But the tank is solid. I literally can't move it. I can push it with all my weight, and the whole van is literally shaking. All right. So, fixing done. Now that I know where and how to secure the tank, I need to do the things before fitting the tank permanently. Obviously, we still need to drill a big hole in the floor to plumb our sink to the tank. But before I do that, I'll do all these little things. So I need to fit a few of these. I got 3 of them. So I guess one would be overflow and breather valve, pipe. This probably would be a drain to the tank, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use a different one, a bigger one, and the tap to drain the tank. So I'm gonna start from fitting these. Whilst the tank was on, I marked the bits where I want to drill. I'm gonna put the drain tap just somewhere there in the corner. That's the thing, I don't know where people usually put these, because ideally you would want it somewhere at the bottom so it drains everything, but that's like a big risk just in case you catch something and you just rip it off. So I think the only option is on the side, I guess, as low as possible. And let's drill some holes then. That should just go in. Ow, 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 ow. I think before I screw it on, I will put a bit of Sikaflex just to seal it as well. I say a little bit, but that's a little bit more than just a little bit. My personal advice now, after I drill this hole, don't go too close to the corner, because it's very difficult to put the nut on the end. It's rubbing against the sidewall. Alright, so it's me 1 week later, but the tap is all in place now. What I've got left to do now is, I guess, to drill a massive hole in the floor of the van. But to do so, I need to remove all the crap from the kitchen unit. And the thing is, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, because ideally I need to fit the tank underneath. So once the hole is drilled, I can just mark it where to drill the hole in the tank, because I need everything to line up. But I have to be my crock, not my crock. I guess I have to be very careful where I drill the hole. Obviously, we don't have much space there, and I want this hole to be as close as it can to the wall, so we won't lose like dead space because there's just, let's say, a hole's going down. I feel like that might be a bit tricky. That's talking. Let's take all the stuff out and let's try to decide where we're gonna drill it. So that's what I was talking about. I don't want to lose this space completely. So let's say I don't want to put like the pipe straight down somewhere here. I'd rather put it somewhere here, in this corner, so we can still fit probably 2 bottles of fresh water instead of 1 fresh and 1 wastewater. I just hope that if I drill it here, it will be fine, and I can also still excellent, and I can still like feed it there like that. I'm making everything wet now. The main thing is I don't want to just drill straight down there and realize that it actually somewhere in the middle of the structural beam or something. I need to somehow do it smart way. So where's my tape measure? Here it is. So what I'm thinking, both sides of the van has this line just here. So I'm thinking if I'm gonna, let's say, roughly find out where's the line there and measure it from that line to this line, and then I can measure it outside and I can see where this hole might come out. I'm gonna try to do that. Exactly what I guessed it. That's what I was worried about. 116 would be almost in the middle of this beam. Alright. What do I do then? Oh, let's do it on the other side. After some management decision has been made. So in case drilling on this side, make a hole just in there. Drill bits ready. I'm a bit nervous, but it's got to be done. But before I drill a massive hole, I'm gonna drill a hole and see where it's gonna come out. Oh my god, look at that. What the hell is this thing made from? Right, as always, we had the same thing with diesel heater. What's the saying? Buy cheap, buy twice. This set is bought from eBay for a very cheap price. So, it's like the new hole saw has been collected. Let's try again. That literally took, what, 20 seconds? Things happening so much quicker when you have correct tools. A quick test fit. Fingers crossed it actually fits. Nice. Nice one. We got the tap, We got a drain. Basically the pipe is just gonna go straight in there. We got the overflow. And the last thing now, I'm gonna wrap it in this insulation bubble wrap thing, just to help to prevent the water to completely freeze in the tank. Hopefully this will do something. I've seen people wrapping the tanks that are mounted outside, so just quickly do that and then I can just mount it. Alright, so wrapping is done. Looks good. I'm happy with that. That definitely should keep the cold away. So now the only things that are left is try to mount it. Right, job's done then. Mounted. And it works. There's no leaks. So perfect, job's done. Okay, so it's the next day now. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a failure because I said, oh, everything works fine. Then I walked to the tank and it was leaking. So it took me 3 or 4 attempts to stop the leak.
I didn't even know there was a leak.
I don't like that you can see it, but...
No, it looks all right.
Yeah, that's the thing, like I was hoping that's gonna be very flush to the seal.
So now when we put our water down the sink, it goes in there.
Yeah.
And then there's a tap, we can open it from the
so
outside.
I'm gonna just show it for now. Bear in mind, there's only fresh water now. There's no wastewater, just from testing purposes, but opened it. And there's nothing in there because probably we are in a level that the tank's not full enough. But you basically open that and yeah, it just drains there.
Very smart, much better.
And come inside. Look how much stuff we got there now.
That's better, we've got more storage.
And obviously I was thinking that just to replace that space with the spare water bottle, so we have 40 litres of water or 50 litres.
What, like drinking water?
Yeah.
Like water bottles?
No, like get another bottle of like this.
Yeah.
Tank, 25 litre tank.
Yeah.
Keep it as a fresh water, so when that runs out, we just swap the bottles, then we have another.
So you've always got a reserve,
Yeah.
rather than it just being one and running out.
Yeah.
It was really hard work, actually. The amount of effort that I put into that was probably one of the harder parts of the build, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I know. The amount of time I had to spend underneath there.
Same.
But it's done. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you found something useful. And make sure to like, subscribe to follow our adventures.
And if you're on your mobile phone, give us a hype. Hype us up, please.
But yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye.